we would like to share with our patients and the community out there what Health Partnership Clinic is doing to protect our patients and our staff during the COVID-19 pandemic. My name is Wael Mourad, and I serve as Chief Health Officer at Health Partnership Clinic. Health Partnership Clinic is a federally qualified health center. What that means is that it is our mission to provide accessible and high quality care for our patients and their families. And so during the COVID-19 pandemic, it was our mission to step up to the challenge and to put into place what we need so that we can take care of our patients and the larger community safely and minimizing the risk of transmission. Here at Health Partnership, we've instituted a number of measures to step up to that challenge. One thing we've done is we have trained our front desk receptionist staff to screen all of our patients to determine what kind of appointment do they need. Do they need a telemedicine visit so as to minimize spread of COVID-19 potentially? Or are they safe to come to our office? By doing that, we ensure that everyone who is physically in our facilities is at minimal risk of actually having COVID-19, and that way we protect our patients and staff. Another measure that we've done is we've instituted what's called a virtual waiting room. That involves our patients waiting in their vehicles outside and being in constant communication with our front desk as well as our clinical staff so that the patient knows when they're ready to be seen. Also, what we've done is we have regularly updated our clinical guidelines to guide our physicians and nurse practitioners on how to treat COVID-19, what recommendations to give as far as self-isolation and quarantining, and that way the care that we provide is always in lockstep with best practices from the Kansas Department of Health and the Environment as well as the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Just like we want to ensure that the patients coming in and going out of our facilities are at minimal risk for COVID-19, so too do we want to make sure that our staff coming in and going out of our buildings every day are also at minimal risk of COVID-19. What we have done is we've instituted electronic daily surveys where every employee who comes to work that day fills out this survey online, and if they answer yes to any of the questions, one of our occupational health staff meets with that employee to determine are they safe to be at work or are they better off at home. Other things that we've done to make sure that our facilities are optimal for minimizing the spread of COVID-19 include ample personal protective equipment for our staff where all of our employees must wear a mask and don appropriate PPE. And we emphasize every morning during our organization-wide morning huddles that hand hygiene is a must. In between appointments in our exam rooms, we make sure we wipe down the room to ensure that every patient that comes into an exam room comes into a fresh room. We've also made a number of changes such that HPC looks a lot different during the pandemic than it did before the pandemic. We have plexiglass everywhere in between desks where employees work so that we don't spread not just COVID-19, but other infections like the flu or the common cold so that we stay as healthy as possible. And we also have air fresheners that are specialized built in to protect our dental department staff who are at especially higher risk of acquiring COVID-19. So these are some of the things that we've done in order to protect our patients and our staff, and we are grateful for many of our funders that allowed these things to become a reality. You know, a pandemic is an example of where public health really comes to the forefront, and a really important part of pushing through any public health effort or initiative is teamwork. That is key regardless of what interventions are done to protect patients and staff. And so I am just so thrilled to be a part of an organization that values teamwork, and it's just been so gratifying to see how everyone has come together to make a meaningful impact. We are so proud that Health Partnership is on the front lines of both testing and vaccines. We started early on testing our patients as well as our staff and the community through PSR testing and more recently with the rapid test. In addition, Health Partnership has participated in a number of mass testing community events with other partners, including the Mid-America Regional Council. Also, we have begun already to vaccinate our own employees against COVID-19, and we are a major player in helping to vaccinate other frontline healthcare staff in the state of Kansas. And so we very much look forward to when we can begin to vaccinate our patients and the larger community. So we would say please stay in touch with us and to check out our website and our Facebook posts for the most recent updates.